Hi. Okay, so today after you have watched the video and worked out those problems with me, you're going to do this in a Google slide. So as always, click the blue link and you're going to have 5 problems. Now it does go 1, 2, 3, 5, and then 10. They offered 10 slides, but I deleted some and kept the ones that I liked. So that's why the numbers jump around. I want to just call attention that you're going to have to work these out on paper, possibly if you don't remember what those decimals to fractions are, or fractions to decimals. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky, okay? If you have 3 over 2, you're going to still have to divide that to get the decimal form, but that's going to be a whole number because 2 over 2 is a whole. So if you have 3 over 3, it's going to be a little bit more, okay? And what I mean is that when you divide that and you see how many times 2 will go into 3, you're going to have a whole number that comes out of there. So what that means is that it's a mixed number. So let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so 3, 2. So if you have a fraction that says 3, 2, you've got to divide that, and just like before, the top number goes in the box, and you add a decimal and 2 zeros. The decimal goes up, 2 goes into 3 0 times, but 2 will go into 3 1 time, and then 1 times 2 is 2, and then that is 1. You carry down your 0. 2 will go into 10 5 times. 5 times 2 is 10, and then carry down your other 0. 2 will go into 0 0 times. So 3 over 2 is actually equal to 1 and 5 tenths, or 1 and 50 hundredths. So if you're doing from least to greatest, this one is going to actually be your biggest one, okay? Because then you've got this one that is 1 in 25, and then you just have to figure out where these would fit, okay? I don't want to put these back. All right, so let's move to this one. All right, so these all have whole numbers, right? Because 17 over 5. Let me go on and show you what that would be. So 17 over 5, okay? So you would take your 5, that 17 is going to be pushed inside the box. You may not even have to add a decimal and 0, but let's see what happens. 5, yeah, you're still going to have to add a decimal and 0. 5 will go into 17 3 times. 3 times 5 is 15, and that is 2. Carry down your 0. 5 will go into 20 4 times. 4 times 5 is 20. Carry down that other 0. 5 goes into 0. Okay, so that is 3 and 4 tenths, or 3 and 40 hundredths. So this one is 3 and 40. Okay, this one is 4 and a half, 3 and 19th, 4 and 17th. So all of these are going to have a whole number. So when you're ordering them, you're going to have to look at it having a whole number and it not. Actually, let's just do this one together. So that way, I'm going to write them down. You guys can see what I'm talking about just a little bit more. Okay, we're doing least to greatest. Okay. So we'll do this one together on the video, but I'm going to put the boxes back, so that way you can work with them a little bit. All right, we've said that 17 and 5 tenths, or over 5, is going to be 3 and 4 tenths, or 40 hundredths. 4 and a half. Well, that's going to be 4 and 5, like that. Okay, so now we're going to put these in order from least to greatest. So the smallest number that I have here is 3/19. Okay. Then I'm going to go with this one. But instead of putting 3 and 4, I'm going to put 17 over 5, and then 4 and 17, and then 4.5. Okay? So I converted my fractions to decimals that have whole numbers, and then I ordered all 4 that were in my set. All right? So that means that this one is the smallest. And then we said it was 17 over 5. And then it's 4 and 1700ths, and then 4.5. Okay? So when you convert those, because you're going to have to convert this, these have whole numbers as well. Each one of those will. And each one of these will have whole numbers. Okay? All right. If you have questions, reach out to me and just let me know. Okay? Now, if I can get those back to somebody they look. All right. Bye, guys.